Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's live stream where we have here at the preseason Real Mallorca facing up against also the Mallorcan side Poblense, a little village, a little small humble team that Real Mallorca are facing out here today in the preseason for Real Mallorca. This is one of the last preseason matches that Real Mallorca have yet left to go. Their next preseason matchup is just this Saturday up against Hamburg FC, and that should be a very interesting one. But today we're out here at the Poblense Stadium where Real Mallorca will be facing the other Mallorcan side team, so it's a bit of a traditional preseason friendly out here today at Poblense. And we're just a few minutes away from kickoff. As you can see, Antonio Rayo, the captain, talking with the referee, flipping the coin to decide who is going to take the kickoff. But again, we have a very interesting matchup out here today. Obviously, Poblense, for those who don't know, is a team within Mallorca, within the island of Mallorca. It's one of the towns, one of the few towns that has a team in one of the higher divisions. But of course, Real Mallorca sitting all the way in the first division of Spain. Poblense, you could say, compared to Real Mallorca, are, they are a very small team, a very humble team. But we'll see if they can compete up against the Real Mallorca side out here today. Real Mallorca wearing the white and Poblense in the dark red and dark blue kit. So we're just any minute away from kickoff now. Sergi Derder, as you can see, standing there in the middle of the pitch. And I will say Real Mallorca coming up with a fairly familiar squad, a fairly decent squad up against this Poblense side. So it's not going to be an easy matchup for the Poblense town. And of course, Real Mallorca not used to playing in these type of little stadiums, so you could say a bit of an advantage there for Poblense. And the referee blows his whistle, and we are on the way. Poblense start with the kickoff, and for now they have possession of the ball. We'll see if they can make any sort of damage towards the Real Mallorca side. Of course, both of these sides are Real Mallorca sides, but the one in the white, at least to say, a much bigger team. And now, starting for centre-backs for Real Mallorca, we do have David Lopez and Antonio Rayo, two names that we've seen quite often so far in the preseason for Real Mallorca. And there's not long left to go now before the start of the La Liga season. Just about 1 week left to go before Real Mallorca start the season. And hopefully it's going to be a very exciting and promising season with many, many big goals. But first of all, we will see if Real Mallorca can pass this test out here at Poblense at this half 7:30 kickoff. And now Real Mallorca are going to take it forward, breaking straight through, going down the middle. It's a lovely play. It goes out wide to Tony Lato, who's on the left hand side, tries crossing it into that second post, and it is cleared by Poblense. It's going to be the first corner kick of this match, and it's been awarded to Real Mallorca. And again, some very familiar faces in the lineup for Real Mallorca out here today. Most of the players starting in most of these preseason friendlies are the same ones playing out here today. Now Sergi Derder is going to take the corner kick, trying to leap it up. They do get their head on it, but Poblense do well to defend it. Now they can't break on the counter-attack. Javi Alvarez doing very well to stop the counter-attacking play, but the throw-in has been awarded to Poblense. Now Payeras to take the throw-in. Trying to play it up forward, Poblense. They can't seem to make it work. Sergi Derder brings it down, takes it through the middle. It's a lovely ball. They're going to play it out wide through to Abdon Pratz on this left-hand side. Abdon Pratz trying to play into Tony Lato. He does. Back to Abdon Pratz. And it's offside. And as you can imagine, what it probably means for this Poblense side to play up against Real Mallorca probably means a lot to them to be able to face up against this big side out here today. And we'll see if Poblense can create any sort of damage. Poblense to take the throw in now. Ball does go back to Javi Abres. Javi Abres calming the play down. Now Real Mallorca on this right hand side. They're going to play it through the middle. Can't seem to make anything from it. Just 1 week left to go before the start of the season of the La Liga division, and Real Mallorca start the season off with quite a challenging team. They do face Barcelona in their first matchup of the season at the Somos Stadium. So it's going to be quite a difficult start to the beginning of the season. Now Poblense to take the free kick, taking it quickly. Keeper deciding to play it all the way up forward. Do get a throw in here, Poblense. There he is, David Lopez again starting in this preseason. We didn't get to see much of him last season. Now Poblense are taking it forward, going to put in the low cross. Real Mallorca quick to clear it. And Bergstrom starting in the back post for Real Mallorca out here today. The new goalkeeper signing that they did make this season, coming from the under-21 Chelsea squad. The Finland goalkeeper standing at 2 meters tall. He's actually been ranked the tallest goalkeeper in the La Liga division. And that is something that stands out. Now Donny Lato fighting for the ball. He does get the free kick for his side. Now Real Mallorca can play it from out the back. David Lopez into Sergi Derder. Deciding to play a long ball out to that right hand side. Now can Real Mallorca make anything from this? First 8 minutes in. So far both teams scoreless. Trying to take it forward, Poblense clearing it, but the rebound does fall to Real Mallorca, who try and put in the cross. And now the referee does award a corner kick for Real Mallorca, and that's the second corner awarded in this match. 8 minutes in and 2 corners so far for Real Mallorca. And now Dani Luna. Can he put in a decent cross? Dani Luna takes the corner kick into that first post. Abdon does bring it down and he gets the shot off. But the rebound falls to Poblense, and maybe they could break on a counter-attack here. Poblense do get the free kick. Breaking on the counter-attack. It was Dani Luna who committed the foul. And Gerard, the number 22, just gets fouled there. Now Poblense putting on the pressure. Sergi Derder is going to switch all the way out to the right hand side. Of course, one thing you do have to say is that when big teams like this, like Real Mallorca, go out to play in these small stadiums, it is a tough challenge as they're not used to playing in these sort of pitches and in this type of environment. Now Sergi Derder looking for someone to play it forward to. Out to the right hand side to Danny Luna, who's going to take it himself. Tries putting in the low cross into Abdon, who does head it on forward. But just a bit too much height on that header. Is a decent effort there by Real Mallorca. But Poblense are going to get the throw in. Now Poblense trying to take it up forward. Couldn't make much from it. Now Sergi Derder doing very well to get the ball and turn around here. And it goes out wide to Tony Lato, who tries taking it forward. Poblense defending well so far. Now Sergi Derder tries playing it backwards, but Poblense do get the ball back. They could break on a counter-attack. It's Aitor Pons who takes it forward, decides to play it back. And Poblense so far not shy on the offensive, not shy of taking it forward. And now losing the ball, Poblense, Sergi Derder getting the ball back. And Dani Nieto was claiming the foul, but the referee continued to play. Omar Mascarey. Sergi Derder doing very well to hold the ball in that midfield. The ball goes to Tony Lato. He's going to take it himself down that left hand side. Plays it into Javi Abres. Trying to play it again. Dani Rodriguez into Tony Lato. But Poblense was there to defend it well. Good tackling there by Sergi Derder, who's definitely been all over the place so far in these first few minutes. Constantly looking for the ball, trying to switch it. And there's a look at the replay there from the effort from Abdon Pratz, the number 9. The striker up front today. We didn't get to see much of him last season, as he also was dealing with quite a few injuries. But maybe we'll see more of him this season. Now Poblense get the ball back. Trying to break on their counter-attack, playing it forward. Can they make anything from this? Peñafort putting in the cross into that second post. It was a decent cross, but no one could get their head on it. Now Real Mallorca. Playing into Dani Rodriguez. Too much pace on the pass. Now Poblense have possession. Now Poblense deciding to take it all the way back. Maybe slow the play down a little bit. Of course, they've not been shy in the offense. They've definitely been taking it forward and created one or two occasions. So they've definitely not been looking bad so far in this matchup. Credit is when it's due. Now Tony Lato back to Antonio Raillo, the captain, the skipper, who is here to stay for another season and captain this team for a whole another year. Sergi Derder looking, and what a ball that is there into Abdon Pratz, who puts it in the back of the net. And what a ball that was there from Javi Abres. First touch, just plays it into Abdon Pratz. The referee did blow for the offside whistle very clearly, as you can see. But either way, it was a good play there from Javi Abres. But the first time pass didn't even take a touch. Abdon Pratz just couldn't hold his line any longer. And now here comes Poblense with a chance. Breaking through, it's Poblense in the Real Mallorca edge of the box, trying to take the shot off. It's rebound. It goes in. But the referee blows for the offside whistle. And a dangerous chance there from Poblense. But luckily for Real Mallorca, the offside whistle did go up. And it was Abdon Pratz who cuts back there, tries to take the shot off. Couldn't get it forward. Then he takes it there. The rebound from Antonio Rayo. And then again, another rebound from Antonio Rayo. And a bit messy there from that Real Mallorca defense. First 15 minutes in here now. And both sides have had one or two good chances. Now Real Mallorca. Antonio Rayo into David Lopez. David Lopez deciding to play it out wide. Now Real Mallorca trying to play it through into Abdon Pratz. The ball's just a bit too wide. Does go out for a goal kick. And again, so far Poblense have definitely not been bad in these first 16 minutes. Referee blows his whistle. The ball did go out of play. It's going to be a throw-in. It's taken quickly. Antonio Rayo switching it to David Lopez. David Lopez deciding what to do. Back to Rayo. Now Rayo back to David Lopez. Real Mallorca looking for a way through. Deciding to switch all the way to the left-hand side. It's Donny Lato who has the ball. Plays it into Javi Abres, who just can't keep hold of it. Now Poblense trying to play a long ball. Too much pace on that. As they were looking for that number 12 there, Peñafort. Just good effort from Poblense. And the ball does keep on going from one side to another. Quite a lot of rhythm in the first 17 minutes. Both of these teams really going for it. Now Poblense have to play from at the back. Have to deal with that Real Mallorca press. And one thing I will say, despite this team obviously being a little town, a small town team, the pitch is very, very wide. It's wide dimensions out here in Poblense. So it is going to be a lot of running from both of these sides. And now Real Mallorca putting on the press to get the ball. It was Omar Mascarell. The ball goes all the way back to Bergstrom, who we haven't seen much of so far in the preseason. He has been playing, but hasn't been tested too much. Every time he's behind the net, every time he's between those posts, the opposing team never really seem to get a lot of shots on target. So we've not really seen what he's really capable of doing. But of course, we will see in the La Liga division what he has to offer. Now David Lopez. Back to Omar Mascarell. David Lopez into Darder. Now playing it into, looking for him. Looking for Antonio Sanchez, but again, just too much height on the pass, and now the ball's gone out for a goal kick. And plenty of names there also on that Real Mallorca bench. So I'm sure we'll see more from this Real Mallorca squad in the second half. But so far it's not exactly been a very busy first half for Real Mallorca, as they're still yet to have a shot on target. Now Antonio Rayo into Omar Mascarell. So Omar Mascarell again. They don't seem to be rushing at Real Mallorca, they're just patiently playing these 1-2 passes. But again, not rushing it. Now can they make anything from this? Maybe looking to put the cross, and he does, into that second post. It hits the crossbar and it's gone in the back of the net. Abdon Pratz heads the rebound in, and who would have saw that coming? I can't believe that's gone in the back of the net, and the cross ends up hitting the crossbar. Falls to Abdon Pratz, who just heads in the back of the net. And what an unfortunate goal to concede for Poblense, as I did think they were doing quite well in this first half. But Real Mallorca have taken the lead 20 minutes in here now in this first half. And it's Abdon Pratz scoring the first goal of the matchup. And again, it was a very unfortunate goal to concede for Poblense. It looked like the cross was going out for a goal kick and it hits the crossbar. Then the rebound just falls to Abdon Pratz, who heads in the back of the net with no pressure and no opposing teammates on him. So now 21 minutes in here now, and Real Mallorca lead 1-0 here at the Poblense Stadium. Now Omar Mascarell trying to take it forward, gets taken down. Referee continues to play. Javi Alvarez fighting to get it. Now Poblense might have a chance. They just can't make anything from it, but they do pick up the rebound. Trying to put in the cross. Poblense, not enough height on it. David Lopez is there to clear it. Now all the way back to Sabater, the Poblense goalkeeper. He decides to play it short. Now Soler playing it into Palleras. Palleras playing it forward into Dani Nieto, who tries playing through ball, but they don't exactly seem to understand each other in that connection, so they give the ball all the way to Bergstrom. Now Real Mallorca have another chance. Dani Lato brings it down, nice touch. And again, so far, has been a fairly quiet first half from both of these sides. Poblense not looking too bad, definitely still in this match. They have actually had one or two occasions. Now here's Dani Luna trying to put in the cross. Dani Lato heads on forward. He takes down one of those Poblense players, and it's going to be a free kick for Poblense. Taking a look at the replay here. There it is. It just bounces off the crossbar. That cross, and even Abdon Pratz laughs, knowing how unfortunate it was. It just lands right to him. And the cross was actually going into that top left corner. Just look at that. Look at the height on it, and it just leaps down. And then off the rebound, it just falls perfectly to Abdon Pratz. All he has to do is tap it in, and that's what he does. It's very unfortunate for this Poblense side. But unfortunately, that is football for you sometimes. And now Swasi taking the throw in for Poblense. Palleras, who plays it into Peñafort. Can't keep possession of it as he gets pressed by Javi Abres and Tony Lato. Tony Lato deciding to take it forward himself. And we're just about to approach the 25th minute marker. Abdon Pratz trying to head it forward, loses control of the ball. Lovely flick there. Play it into Omar Mascarell. Antonio Rayo into Derder, back to Rayo. Dani Rodriguez, who plays out wide. Now Dani Luna can take it forward. It's Dani Luna trying to skip past his man. The referee does award goal kick for Poblense. And we have seen Dani Luna do that quite often this preseason, where he likes to take it forward himself and try and dribble past one or two players. And he did score in the first preseason match for Real Mallorca. And he's definitely not looked too bad so far in the whole of the preseason. Slowly gaining confidence in the squad. And we didn't see him pretty much at all last season. So maybe Jacob Arrasate is starting to look to involve him more. Now here's Bergstrom deciding to kick it all the way up, not taking any risks. Now Soler heads it forward. Poblense are going to take it back to their own side, trying to play it forward. It's a poor pass. Now it's going to be a throw-in for Real Mallorca. Just 29 minutes left to go. Not 29, 19 minutes left to go actually. And Sergi Derder gets taken down there. It's going to be a free kick for Real Mallorca. Just gets taken down there, Sergi Derder. Real Mallorca decided to take it quickly. It's Dani Rodriguez into Tony Lato, playing it forward. Sergi Derder just holding it, not rushing it. Real Mallorca trying to break through, but this Poblense side definitely not defending too bad. Now the cross goes into that second post. He was all on his own there, Antonio Sanchez, but just too much height on the cross. He can't bring it down. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. And how many goal kicks have we seen now for Poblense? Maybe Real Mallorca need to start getting a bit more accuracy on the offensive. Now David Lopez playing it back to Bergstrom. Tony Lato. He can take it forward now. He plays a lovely through ball. Looking for Javi Abres. But Poblense defending well. And one thing I will say is Poblense are definitely not playing too bad in this first half. Taking into consideration the small town it is, the small place it is. Only conceding one goal, a very unfortunate goal as well so far. You have to show some respect to this Poblense side. Now Real Mallorca. Back to Antonio Rayo. Dani Rodriguez holding it well. The pass is blocked by Dani Rodriguez. Now a throw-in awarded to Poblense. Just see Jacob Arrasate talking there to Dani Rodriguez, who I think he's been very quiet so far in the whole of the preseason. I think a lot of these Real Mallorca players have to show a bit more in the preseason. I think some of them have been very quiet. There has been a few names that have been impressive, but I think there's been others that have just been very quiet, not showing enough, maybe not looking all too confident. Real Mallorca trying to take it forward, can't make anything from it. Dani Luna. Now another goal kick awarded to Poblense, and Sabater, the number 1 between the 2 sticks for Poblense, is going to take the goal kick. Decides to play it short. Trying to bring it down, goes through the legs of David Lopez. Antonio Raillo passing it back to Bergstrom. Now just hit the 30th minute marker. So just 15 minutes left to go in the first half. So far Real Mallorca leading. Now it's trying to put in the cross. Real Mallorca. The rebound falls right into the hands of Sabater. He's going to take... He's going to throw the ball quickly. Now Poblense giving the ball away there. And the throw-in is awarded to Real Mallorca. Referee blows his whistle. By the looks of it, for a quick hydration break. As it is a bit cooler at this time, but despite it being a bit cooler, it's still sitting at about 28 degrees out there Celsius. So it's still quite warm, and now it looks like Poblense are going to make their first change. Number 17 comes on here for Poblense. And I'm sure all of these Poblense players are feeling quite motivated to play against a first division team out here today, and as they should be. Now the ball goes all the way back to Sabater, and Martí is going to take it forward. Martí passing it into the number 3, who gives it right back to him. Now Martí trying to play a long ball. Poblense do pick up the rebound. They can make something from this on this left hand side, trying to put in the low cross. No one runs in for it. They just couldn't seem to understand each other. And it was Gerard who tried putting in the low cross, but either way the goal kick has been awarded to Real Mallorca. Giving the ball away almost poorly there, Real Mallorca. Referee blows his whistle for a free kick. And this Poblense side is one of the only teams in the whole of the Mallorca island to have a natural grass pitch, as most of the town teams have superficial pitches. But Poblense is one of the only ones to have a natural grass one. And that's just a fun fact for you about the island of Mallorca. Now here's Balleras. Balleras back to Martí. And Poblense is trying to take it down the left hand side, trying to play it into Gerard, who gets taken down. And the number 20 is on the ground here. Hopefully he is okay. Swassi just gets taken down there by Dani Luna. The referee is going to award the drop ball to Real Mallorca. Now Derder. Derder to Tony Lato, who plays it back. So far, only one shot on target by Real Mallorca. And you think maybe they need to start to push a bit more in the offensive. They have had a few occasions, but they've not created much danger apart from the goal they got. Again, which wasn't exactly a very creative build-up play. Now Bergstrom's going to play the ball all the way down to that right-hand side. Real Mallorca, they do bring it down very well. Trying to take it forward. They can't make much from it again. They're not exactly putting on all the pressure on the offensive. They're not exactly creating too much danger for Poblense. Now Poblense to take the throw in. Losing almost instantly. And Dani Luna trying to take it forward. It's a good play. They do get the corner kick here. It's a good play there from Dani Luna. Who again, every time he gets the ball on that right hand side, he just likes to take it himself, dribble past one or two men. And that's often a player, a type of winger that Real Mallorca are often missing. Maybe he can offer that for Real Mallorca this season. Now Sergi Derder is going to take the corner kick for Real Mallorca. Taking the corner, putting it, looks like, into that second post. And Real Mallorca, they do get their head on it. David Lopez leaps up to take it. Just too much height on the header. But it's good effort there from Real Mallorca. Good header there. He just can't seem to get it on target. There's certainly enough power on it, but just lacking a bit of accuracy. And David Lopez is another name that we didn't get to see much of last season. He was on loan pretty much for the first half of the season at Burgos when Real Mallorca did call him back. But when he got back, we didn't exactly get to see much of him. Now Poblense losing the ball. It's Antonio Rayo who heads it forward into David Lopez. Back to Bergstrom. Back to David Lopez. He heads on to Rayo. He flicks it on to Tony Lato. And what play this is here by Real Mallorca. Very good play. Javi Alvarez just gets fouled there. It's going to be a free kick for Real Mallorca just about in their own half of the pitch. 37 minutes in here now. Not long left to go. And it was a good build-up play from Real Mallorca. Lovely tackle there to get it back from Omar Mascarell. The ball goes all the way back to Bergstrom. Now Real Mallorca, 13 minutes in. Trying to play out to Tony Lato. But just not enough height on the pass. The ball goes all the way back to Bergstrom. And so far it's been a very quiet last 10 minutes. I'd even say a very quiet first half in general. Real Mallorca holding most of the possession, but Poblense have created one or two very decent offensive plays. So far not terrible from both of these sides. I would say it's been a decent matchup. Now playing a through ball into Abdon Pratz, but the whistle, the line goes up and it's been awarded offside. Abdon Pratz very much not happy with that decision, complaining to the referees. Take a look at the replay here. Of course, there's no VAR at this stadium here. Couldn't quite see if it actually was offside, but the linesman did put their flag up. And now Sergi Darder can't make anything from it, but it's very good pressure there from Real Mallorca. Sergi Darder trying to play a through ball. Again, just a bit too much power on that pass there from Sergi Darder. And it looks like Martin Valgent and Pablo Torre are starting to warm up. Maybe they could be coming on in this second half. There's just 5 minutes left to go before the end of the first half, as we're about to hit the 40th minute marker. And Sabater is going to take the goal kick for Poblense. Real Mallorca do manage to bring the ball down, keep hold of it. It's Darder. Antonio Sanchez, who plays out wide. And it's Dani Luna, who again is going to take his man on. Steps back, tries to put in the cross into that second post. Not quite sure if there was a deflection on that cross or not, but the referee has awarded the goal kick to Poblense. And by the looks of it, Poblense will be making quite a few changes also in the second half, as I'm sure against a side like this, everyone wants to get a few minutes in. Now Sabater taking the goal kick. Now Real Mallorca do manage to bring it down. It's Antonio Raillo out to Tony Lato, back to Antonio Raillo, who tells him to switch it all the way out to the right hand side. Sergi Darder does exactly that, and he does switch it. Now, can they make anything from this, Real Mallorca? Can they get maybe another goal before the end of the first half? But again, too much power on that pass, and it's going to be another goal kick for Poblense. How many goal kicks have we seen within the last 10 minutes for Poblense? I think I've counted about 4. Trying to take it forward, and it's not going to work for the town, the small town Poblense. And Omar Mascarell has it. Real Mallorca keeping possession of the ball. And the ball just seems to be flying all over the place. The referee does blow his whistle. Not long left to go now. Just about 2 minutes and a half. And Real Mallorca have the throw in. Just a bit in their own half of the pitch. Antonio Sanchez takes the throw in. And they play it all the way back with ease. Of course, one thing you can't tell is the level of professionalism, the difference between both of these sides. But again, Poblense haven't done bad at all in this first half. They've actually been quite decent, and that's something to take into account. Now, the ball goes all the way out to Dani Rodriguez. Real Mallorca could make something from this, trying to put in the low cross. It was deflected. And Tony Lato, who looks like not quite sure if he was trying to put in a shot or a low cross, but either way, he does get the corner kick for his side. Lovely play there from Dani Rodriguez to play it into Tony Lato. Taking a look at the replay, it just looks like it was going to be a low cross into that penalty area box. But it was defended very well. Now the corner kick is taken by Real Mallorca into that second post. They do get a head on it. Just not enough power on the header. And Sabater takes the goal kick quickly. And it was Gerard who was trying to take it forward. But it's well defended by Real Mallorca. Just 1 minute left to go. And we'll see if either of these sides can make anything from it. Now Balleras is going to take the throw in. Trying to play it through into Balleras. Javi Abres is there to defend it. Tony Lato kicking up, giving it back to Poblense. Trying to take it down the left hand side. And Real Mallorca end up getting the throw in. Poblense not happy with that decision. Now Antonio Sanchez, who plays it into Darder. Tony Lato into Javi Yabres. Abdon Pratz back to Tony Lato, and now we have hit the 45th minute. The referee hasn't blown his whistle yet. It's going to be offside, so the free kick is for Poblense. Now Balleras trying to play it into Gerard, who almost does very well to turn around, but Tony Lato defends it very well. Now Dani Rodriguez trying to bring it down. Sergi Darder holding it and turning around very well. You can just see how easy it is for that man, and how good he was last season for Real Mallorca. And he's a man with a lot of quality in that midfield. The referee blows his whistle. 46 minutes in this first half, and that is the end of it. And we still have an important second half to go. I think this first half was very quiet, I would say, from Real Mallorca and from Poblense. But both of these sides have been competing with each other fairly well. So it's a good first half from both of these sides. But we'll see what the second half does have to offer. We'll be back very shortly. We're going to take a quick break, but do not go anywhere because we still have to hold the second half to go. So we'll be back in just about 10 minutes, and we'll see if anything is to come from the second half. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be back very shortly.
El número de las papeletas verdes, que son los socios, es el 497. 497. El número de los no socios, papeleta rosa, es el 919. Enhorabuena a los ganadores, y siempre estamos agradecidos al rancho grande que colabora con el Poblense. Asimismo, damos las gracias a Mallorca, que como cada año nos deleita con su fútbol y el saber estar en este torneo de la agricultura, que posiblemente es uno de los más viejos de la isla, por lo menos consecutivo. Gracias, gracias y gracias a todos.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this second half as we are right on the way. The referee has just blown his whistle and Real Mallorca are going to take the kickoff. So we'll see what this Real Mallorca side have to offer in the second half. I would say the first half has been quite dominant from Real Mallorca in terms of possession and creating occasions. Of course, Poblense have definitely not been too bad. They also have had one or two chances on the offensive, but they've not quite been as dominant as Real Mallorca, especially when it comes to possession. But of course, it's normal for a side like Poblense to not be dominating in a match like this, as the small town play in much lower leagues and a much lower level of professionalism. So you would expect Real Mallorca to be dominating, but either way, the result so far is only 1-0 to Real Mallorca. So Poblense definitely are not out of this matchup, and they can still prove a lot more. So we'll see in the second half what they have to offer. It looks like Real Mallorca have brought on Pablo Torre, the number 20, the new signing this season, the most promising one of all. Striker who comes from Barcelona. And he has been brought on now in the second half. For me, he's been one of the most impressive players in the preseason so far for Real Mallorca. And hopefully it's the same in the La Liga division at the start of the season. Now here's Poblense taking it forward. Trying to put in the cross Poblense, but it's blocked by Antonio Sanchez. And now the corner kick has been awarded to Poblense. Maybe they can make something from this, but right, as I just said, going into this second half, Pablo Torre has come on for this Real Mallorca side. Again, he's just been so impressive so far in the preseason. I've been a big fan of him in his style of play. Poblense trying to put in the cross into that second post. Too much height on those crosses. Real Mallorca end up getting possession. It is going to be a free kick. Stonilato gets taken down there by the number 19 from Poblense. Now here's Omar Mascaré playing it into Pablo Torre. That's out wide into Antonio Sanchez. Dani Luna losing possession of the ball, giving it back to Poblense. And the sun is just starting to set out here at Nou Camp, the Poblense Stadium, and the lights are starting to come on. And 48 minutes in here now, still the whole second half to go. So we'll see what either of these sides have to offer. And here's Antonio Sanchez. Does well to hold the ball and gets a throw in for his side. Now Dani Rodriguez tries helping out Antonio Sanchez, though he seems to be cornered in there. They do well to get the goal kick, and now Bergstrom, number 31, is going to take the goal kick for Real Mallorca. Now taking it quickly, Real Mallorca going out to that left-hand side. Stonilato all the way back. Real Mallorca are going to start again. Antonio Sanchez into Dani Luna. Dani Luna does a lovely turn there. Oh, Omar Mascaré. Keep on seeming to take it back. Real Mallorca not rushing it, not forcing it. But rather than that, they just decide to hold the possession. And Pablo Torre looking and looking, but just can't find anyone.
ball does go all the way back to Bergstrom. Plays it into Donny Lato. Real Mallorca could take it forward. Potentially create something from this. Down this left-hand side is Real Mallorca creating danger. Now Javi Alvarez plays it back into Abdon, who takes the shot off. Just can't get it on target. Abdon Pratz, who has scored the only goal in this matchup so far, scoring in the first half. Now, by the looks of it, Martin Valgent is going to be coming on here for Real Mallorca, the number 24, the Slovakian centre-back. By the looks of it, Antonio Raillo will be coming off. The two main centre-backs for Real Mallorca last season. What a dual partnership they were in that defence last season. They were so important for this Real Mallorca squad. And they're both here to stay for next season. So we'll see if they can help push on Real Mallorca going in to the next season, which we all know is going to be a very tough challenge for them. As the last two seasons have been so good for Real Mallorca, I think it's going to be hard to do even better. They have signed one or two new additions. Not actually made too many signings for Real Mallorca this season. They have brought on a few additions which hopefully can help give them that extra push that they need. Now what play this is here from Real Mallorca as Dani Luna is taking it forward. And they make something from this. Real Mallorca putting in the cross into that second post into Omar, who brings it down. Tries putting in the low cross. And it's cleared here by Poblense. It's going to be a corner kick for Real Mallorca. It's a lovely play there. Lovely ball into that second post. Omar Moscadet brings it down. Tries putting in the cross. Poblense were there to clear it. And now a corner kick for Real Mallorca. It's Pablo Torre who's going to be taking it. And Pablo Torre putting in the cross into that second post. No one can seem to get there. Both of these sides trying to keep possession of it. The ball just keeps on bouncing all over the place. Now the ball is going to go all the way back to Bergstrom. "52 minutes in here now. Real Mallorca 1 and Poblense 0. Abdon Pratz scoring the only goal in this matchup. Now Dani Luna has quite a lot of room to make a maneuver here. He plays it through into Pablo Torre, who overlaps him. He gives it back to Dani Luna. It's good play from both of these guys. Dani Luna trying to put in the low cross. The referee blows his whistle. As to not quite sure why he's blown the whistle. And Dani Luna is quite confused too. I think he has awarded goal kick. Taking a look at the replay. Referee awards the goal kick to Poblense, claiming that Dani Luna took the ball out of bounds. So now Poblense take the goal kick. Now Real Mallorca head it forward. Decided to take it all the way back to Donny Lato. Moves it into Pablo Torre, who just lacks there. He loses possession of the ball. Now Poblense might have a chance here to break on a counter-attack. Lovely ball through. It could have been very dangerous from Poblense. The number 24 just could not get a touch on it. Decent effort there. Lovely ball that was. Just looks like Antonio Sanchez did get a touch on it. If it wasn't for that, Poblense could have been through on goal there. It's good defending by Antonio Sanchez, and there's Moriki and many other names warming up there for Real Mallorca. Now Poblense putting in the corner kick. Bergstrom standing very tall, gets his hands on it, and goes back in. It does go flying over the crossbar. Number 2 did get a touch on it. Just look at how Bergstrom leaks up there, and with his height, no one's going to be beating him at those occasions. Now they have another corner to take here. Poblense into that second post. Heading it out and taking the shot on. And what a strike that was there. Luckily Bergstrom had it covered. It just didn't go on target. Just goes over that crossbar. But what a shot, what an attempt that was there from Poblense. Now Bergstrom is going to take the goal kick for Real Mallorca. Trying to play the long ball, too much height on it, and it goes out for a direct throw-in for Poblense. Now Poblense have possession of the ball in their own half of the pitch. It's a good pass by the keeper. Poblense could chase it down here. They could have a chance. Trying to put in the ball as it gets taken down. The referee does not award the penalty kick. You can hear those Poblense fans claiming the penalty. The referee decided not to award it. Now Pablo Torre trying to play a free ball. It could be very dangerous losing the ball there. There's many red and white shirts in that box. They don't decide to put in the cross. Maybe they should have put in the cross there, Poblense. As there were many red and blue shirts in that penalty area box. It could have been dangerous for Real Mallorca. Now Omar Mascarell, center defensive midfielder, helping his team play from at the back. Not quite sure if he's playing at centre back out here today, but he always usually sits deep in that position, helping his team play out forward. Here he goes again, Omar Mascarell into David Lopez. David Lopez looking for options there. He lacks, and he could lose the ball for Real Mallorca. Daniel Rodriguez just fell asleep there. Taking too long to let go of the ball, as he couldn't seem to find anyone to give it to. Now Real Mallorca with possession in their own half of the pitch, just approaching the 60th minute in this matchup, and so far Real Mallorca leading 1-0 here at Nou Camp in Poblense in the Balearic Islands in Mallorca. Real Mallorca trying to put in the cross. Referee blows his whistle. That's just by the looks of it. Javi Alvarez was offside maybe. Taking a look at the replay here. And he does get a low shove on the back there from Martin Valgent. Oh, it did look quite dangerous. And if there was VAR here, if the referee could check it, I had a feeling that it could have gone. And there's Guy Larin and Pablo Torre sitting on the bench watching the match. Two very controversial players so far this year. As word has it, both of them were looking to make a move this summer, but both of them are still here at the club. Now Poblense trying to keep hold of it. The ball goes out of play for a throw-in. And Salhi also on the bench, the French 18-year-old that Real Mallorca signed this summer. Very promising player with still lots of time to go. Lots of future behind him. Now Real Mallorca maybe a bit too slow trying to break on the counter-attacking play, and now Poblense have it. And so far, the last 10 minutes, Real Mallorca, I think, are dropping the intensity a little. Poblense are starting to pick it up a bit more. Now here's that number 7 on the left wing. Trying to put in the low cross. It's a good effort. Just not enough height on it. Now Dani Luna playing it back. And Real Mallorca dealing with the offensive pressure very calmly. Not rushing it, Real Mallorca looking for a way through. Of course, they do have another friendly to play this Saturday versus Hamburg FC at the Son Mosh Stadium. And that will be at 8 p.m. kickoff. And it looks like Real Mallorca are going to be making quite the number of substitutes. Looks like 6 or 7 Real Mallorca players are going to be coming on here. Mateo Jaume, Muriqi, Salhi, Takuma Sano, Jan Salas, Mark Dominic. Not quite sure if I missed any names there, but by the looks of it, all of those players are going to be coming on. Samu Costa as well. So quite a number of substitutes here. Tony Lato, Abdon Pratz coming off. And there he is, Muriqi, the number 7, the pirate for Real Mallorca, the goal scorer. And we're excited, very excited to see more from him this season, as he has renewed his contract up until 2027. So he is here to stay for at least another 2 years. Now Poblense taking it up forward. He is offside. The free kick will be awarded to Real Mallorca. Now Real Mallorca doing well to hold possession. They've just brought out about 6 or 7 players, so we're pretty much looking at a completely new squad compared to the first half. So we'll see if this changes anything, as there is about 28, 27 minutes left to go before the end of the second half. Here's Mateo Jaume. And that number 2 right there, Mateo Jaume, for me, has been very, very impressive in this preseason. And I definitely think with the preseason he's had, he deserves a lot of minutes going into the start of the season. I think he's a very impressive player, and the way he has been performing in this preseason is absolutely amazing. And Bergstrom looking for someone. He plays a lovely ball into Muriqi, who just can't bring it down, but it was a very good pass there from Bergstrom. And now Poblense have it. They're going to play it all the way back. Trying to play it forward. David Lopez is there to defend it. Now here's Bergstrom into David Lopez. Samu Costa. Now Real Mallorca are going to switch it all the way out to the left-hand side. It's a good play here from Real Mallorca to take it forward. Can they make anything from this? Playing a lovely through ball. Plenty of options in that box. But it just can't seem to reach anyone. And there was plenty of names to give the ball to in that box, but they just couldn't seem to find anyone putting in the low cross. And so far, I will say, obviously with the fresh legs, but this Real Mallorca squad, this second squad that they have brought on, is looking a lot more lively. But Poblense have been building up their confidence in this second half quite a bit. Now Real Mallorca doing very, very well to get the ball back there. And again, lots of options to play it forward to. Takuma Sano was asking for it, but the pass just wasn't accurate enough. Real Mallorca are going to take it all the way back into Bergstrom. Now David Lopez. Taking his time here, David Lopez, not rushing it. Moriki brings it down very well. But Takuma Sano couldn't keep hold of the ball. Now Poblense have it in their own half of the pitch. And they're starting to look a lot better here, Poblense. Trying to play through ball, not quite sure if he's offside here, the number 24, and he is. The referee raises offside flag. He's just a bit too much forward every time. He just needs to hold his line a bit back, a bit more. And they could potentially create danger down that left-hand side, Poblense. Now 66 minutes in here now, 67 now actually. So not long left to go before the full-time whistle, just 23 minutes left. And so far, Poblense could definitely still get an equalizer, but so far Real Mallorca are attacking. Playing in a low pass into Marc Dominic, who plays it out to Mateo Jaume. Mateo Jaume out to Samu Costa. Samu Costa playing it through to Mateo Jaume again. Tries putting in the cross into that second post. Can't find anyone. Mateo Jaume, look at him. Look at the pace on him. Runs all the way back to get the ball back. He does commit the foul. But it's good play there from Mateo Jaume to chase the ball down after losing it like that. He does commit the foul there. See the Real Mallorca fans who didn't have to travel far out here today, pushing on their team. And now here's Poblense, who could be through, but again the offside flag goes up, and he was just offside there. The referee did make the right call, and he could have been through one-on-one. And so far Poblense have almost been through quite a few times, but they just seem to be getting caught offside every time. If they could correct that, and maybe they could get through with a decent chance. Now here's Poblense switching it out to the right hand side. Number 14 for Poblense, holding it well. Doing very well to keep possession of the ball. Spoke too soon as they lost it right away. And now there's Bergstrom. Takes it forward, not taking any chances. Can Moriki bring it down? It's just too much power on the pass, and it goes over those Real Mallorca players. Now Poblense get awarded the throw-in. There's Marc Dominic, the number 30, the youngster who got called up to the first squad, to the senior squad last season out. And we did get to see a bit of him. He got a few minutes. But that was within the last matches of the season. We would like to see more of him this season. And by the looks of it, he will be with the first squad. And hopefully we do get to see more minutes for Marc Dominic. Now here comes Real Mallorca trying to play it through. Samu Costa. The Portuguese midfielder who plays it into Martin Valgent, out to Takuma Sano. Now here's David Lopez, Samu Costa. Pablo Torre playing it back. Martin Valgent to David Lopez. And not rushing it. So not rushing it too much, Real Mallorca. They just seem to be keeping hold of the possession so far. And again, Real Mallorca in this matchup offensively haven't been too dangerous. It's Mateo Jaume skipping past his man so well, and he plays almost a lovely through ball. Mark Dominic just can't seem to get the right touch on it. And what a lovely play that was there from Mateo Jaume. Just creating the occasion all by himself and taking it forward and dribbling past his man. It's the type of abilities that you love to see in a player. Now here's Samu Costa. He's got Mateo Jaume by his side on the right. He's got Takuma Sano on the left. He plays into Mateo Jaume. Back to Samu Costa. Here's Manu Morlanes. Out to Martin Valgent. Lovely flick here. And now Real Mallorca could have a chance. Trying to put in the low pass, and he does! And Samu Costa sends it flying over the crossbar. And my oh my, what a miss that is there by Samu Costa. And I can't believe he's put that over the crossbar. It's a poor miss there from Samu Costa. He has to be scoring that. And it was a lovely, lovely build-up play. Look at the pass there. All he has to do is get on target. And he just sends it absolute flying. Big credit there to Mark Dominic with the lovely back heel, and then puts in the low cross. Samu Costa just sends it flying over the crossbar. A lovely build-up play there from Real Mallorca. Now Poblense bring on the number 23 here at Nou Camp. Now just about 17 minutes left to go before the end of the second half, before the full-time whistle. So far Real Mallorca leading here at Poblense, and what touch that is there by Moriki to bring it down. And he does get fouled. Lovely play there from Moriki to bring that ball down and turn around with such ease. Now Real Mallorca starting to look a lot lively. Ball gets put in to Takuma Sano, who tries putting in the cross. And he does get the corner kick. But again, as I said, I think the players that have come on the second half, I think the change that they made of bringing on those 6 or 7 players have made a big difference in this Real Mallorca squad. They look a lot more lively. And offensively, they have created a lot more dangerous chances. Now Pablo Torre putting in the cross into that first post, looking for Moriki. Just maybe lacking a bit of height on that cross. Poblense do well to get the throw in for their side. And now they have possession of the ball. Now Poblense trying to take it forward, just struggling a bit to keep the possession. It's very, very good there from Pablo Torre. And what a player, what a signing he is in this Real Mallorca squad. Now here's Moriki playing back to David Lopez, who saw himself caught up and decided to play it up forward. Now David Lopez doing very well to get there on time, as it could have been dangerous. Moriki using his body weight to bring that down and holding it with such ease. Look at him. He plays into Samu Costa, who plays it back. Now Real Mallorca, 15 minutes left to go. We've just hit the 75th minute mark. So just 15 minutes left to go. And so far Real Mallorca in the lead, as you would expect. Now it's a lovely play here. It's Marc Dominic on the left-hand side. He plays it back into Pablo Torre. The pass just fell a bit short. Now Poblense have it, and they could break on the counter-attack here. It's a good effort there by Poblense. They just couldn't get enough pace on it. Now Real Mallorca have the goal kick. It's Martin Valgent. Muriqi tries to bring it down, but he gives it back to Poblense. Now here's the number 24. He takes on himself, tries taking the shot off. Far too much height on that shot. But again, Poblense did very well there to keep possession of the ball and get the shot off. Just couldn't get it on target. Taking a look at the replay here from that number 24. Does a lovely little skill there to skip past his man. Just too much height on the shot. And it looks like Real Mallorca might make another substitute. Couldn't quite see who it was, but he was getting ready to come on. So by the looks of it, Real Mallorca might have another name coming on. Now Mateu Jaume into Samu Costa. Samu Costa playing it down to Takuma Sano, who's got plenty of room to create. He tries putting in the cross into that second post. What ball that is there. But just Marc Dominic getting there a bit late. Real Mallorca committing the foul there. Martin Valgent. Now Poblense have the free kick in their own half of the pitch. Just steps on the back of his heel there unintentionally by the looks of it. The referee stopped the play. It's the number 23 for Poblense is on the ground. He's back up on his feet. Hopefully he is okay. By the looks of it, David Lopez is going to be coming off for Real Mallorca. And Leo Lucas is going to be coming on. So centre back for centre back. And we've seen quite a bit of Leo Lucas in this preseason. He's one of the youngsters that got called up this season for the preseason matches for Real Mallorca. And we've seen quite a bit of him. And maybe he'll be with the first squad at the beginning of the season. So hopefully we'll see a bit more of him. Now Poblense trying to take it forward. They get the throw in. Not long left to go now for Poblense to get an equalizer. It's going to be throw in for Poblense. You can see the sun setting here in the background. And the lights getting brighter. As there's only about 10 minutes left to go before the full-time whistle. And Muriqi does very well to bring it down there, and Real Mallorca have possession of the ball. Can they make anything from this? As so far, Abdon Pratz is the only one to score in this matchup. Now here's Leo Lucas. Into Takuma Sano, who plays a lovely ball into Samu Costa, who can get the shot off. And a big save from the Poblense goalkeeper there. Leaping in to get that save. It was a decent effort there from Real Mallorca. What a lovely flick that is there by Takuma Sano to play it into Samu Costa. He tries curling it in with his left foot. He did have Takuma Sano on his right. And if he played him through, he could have been on, but he decided to go for the shot. Now Real Mallorca have a corner here. Look at that. Look at the sunset going down in the background. Now Pablo Torre putting in the cross into that second post. Far too much height on the cross. And it goes directly out for a goal kick. Now Poblense have the goal kick. And I will say, not a bad result at all for Poblense, taking into consideration how much of a lower professionalism, how much of a lower league they are in. And only conceding one goal to this Real Mallorca side. For me, that's an impressive result for Poblense. And they've even had one or two occasions. They haven't been all that bad in this matchup. And I think for Real Mallorca, they have been dominant, but I definitely think they're missing a bit more. I think they should be dominating even a bit more in the offensive, especially in the first half. They haven't exactly been too dangerous. But again, there's still about 9 minutes left to go, so we'll see if they can do any more damage. Takuma Sano putting on the pressure. Now here's Poblense with potentially a threat, trying to put in the low cross. Ends up in a throw-in for Poblense. Now Poblense, they decide to play it all the way back. Could be dangerous there, but Martin Valjen was there to clear it. Both of these sides just fighting to keep possession of it. Now here's Poblense, could potentially have a chance. But Bergstrom leaps down and gets his hands on the ball. Could have been very dangerous there. Plays in the low pass, but the touch is just too heavy from the Poblense player. And now 7 minutes left to go before the full-time whistle. It's Leo Lucas who plays out to Samu Costa. Samu Costa playing a lovely pass into Takuma Sano, who makes it work. Now into Mark Dominic, who gets the shot off. And a big save again by that Poblense goalkeeper. And it was a lovely effort. Very good shot there from Mark Dominic. First time, good shot there. And it actually bounces off the crossbar. The shot went so fast, I didn't even see that. The Poblense goalkeeper got a save on it, and it bounces off the crossbar. And it leads to a corner kick for Real Mallorca. And it almost could have been the first goal for Mark Dominic in the senior team. Now Pablo Torres is going to take the corner kick for Real Mallorca. Into that second post again. No one can get on it. Poblense could potentially break on the counter-attack here. And doing very well there, Poblense. Now, can they make anything from this? Playing it down that left-hand side. He's got a player overlapping him. Tries taking it forward himself. The rebound falls to Poblense. Doing very well here, Poblense. Could potentially take the shot on. Trying to curl it into that top right corner, but it was deflected. This is going to be a corner kick here for Poblense, and I will say, It's quite a spectacular match they are having. I'm very, very impressed so far with this Poblense side. And Real Mallorca have been good, they have been dominant, but I think they're just missing a bit more. Considering the fact that in a week's time they're going to be playing Barcelona at the Sant Marc Stadium. Probably the toughest team in the whole league. Now Poblense putting the cross into that second post. Burstrong leaps up and gets his hands on it. He takes it quickly, and what ball that is there. Playing it through into Marc Dominic. He gets taken down. And now Poblense have it. Trying to play it forward. Real Mallorca not rushing to take the goal kick. There's only 4 minutes left to go. It's Takuma Asano there who got a touch on it. Claims he gets fouled there by the number 7. The referee continued to play on. Now Bergstrom. He's going to play it into Mateo Jaume. Now Real Mallorca with plenty of room on this right hand side. Takuma Sano taking it all the way down. Putting in the low cross. Just couldn't find anyone. Mateo Jaume plays into Manu Morlanes. Now Real Mallorca trying to put in the low cross. It's blocked. The ball goes out for a corner kick. It was Salhi. Tried putting in the cross. That's the first touch of the game for him, as he just came on just a few minutes ago. Now Real Mallorca have a corner kick. 87 minutes in here now, 3 minutes left to go, plus whatever the referee decides to add on of extra time. And so far Real Mallorca in the lead. Pablo Torre takes the corner kick into that first post. They do get a head on it, and it goes into the back of the net. And it was Martin Valgent who got his head on it. He leaped up and just pushed it into that second post. And now Real Mallorca get their second goal of the matchup here. And it looks like it's going to be ending in a victory for Real Mallorca. And a lovely cross there from Pablo Torre to play it into the head of Martin Valgent. And it's not the first time we've seen Martin Valgent score these type of headers for this Real Mallorca squad. And there he is, the number 24, the captain, gets the goal. Take a look at the replay here, just into that first post, just leaps up and pushes it into that second post. And there's not much the goalkeeper can do there. It even bounces off the post. It's a lovely header. And Real Mallorca now lead here 2-0 in this matchup. And there goes Poblense's hope of getting the equalizer. And so far Real Mallorca have been much better in the second half. And I think the players that came on in the second half made a big difference in this Real Mallorca squad. And now just 1 minute left to go before the full-time whistle. And Real Mallorca take the throw-in. Samu Costa who plays it into Mateo Jaume. Now Leo Lucas into Martin Valgent. Now it's Valgent. Plays into Marc Dominic. He tries getting the shot off. It's blocked. Muriqi trying to flick on forward. He gets taken down. The referee claims there was nothing. Poblense trying to play it forward. Takuma Sano gets there first. Now Mateo Jaume. We're just a few seconds away from hitting the 90th minute marker. As a matter of fact, the referee's blown his whistle already. And that is going to be the end of this matchup. Real Mallorca 2, Poblense 0. And already there's a kid storming on the pitch, asking for autographs from these Real Mallorca players. And now, by the looks of it, everyone has stormed on the pitch. And there's a bit of a pitch invasion going on here at Nou Camp at the Poblense Stadium. And now those Real Mallorca players are going to have to get out of there quickly. But look at them showing love, taking pictures with everyone, taking pictures with the whole community. And these are the things you love to see. And everyone in the stadium, all the kids, all the supporters storming the pitch to get pictures and autographs with these Real Mallorca players. And of course, the Real Mallorca players showing much of love. Look at that, signing the autographs and taking pictures, every single one of them. Not a single one of them walking away or going to the dressing room. All of them showing love, and those are the things you love to see in football. When the players care about their community. And here at Real Mallorca, it's all one big family. But either way, that is the end of this matchup. Real Mallorca 2, Poblense 0. Abdon Pratz with the first goal. And then Martin Valgent with the second goal just in the last few minutes of the matchup. Pablo Torre with the assist. And as you can see, the attention Pablo Torre getting as he is the new signing. But again, the pitch completely invaded here by these Real Mallorca fans. And there's Leo Lucas talking to the supporters as well. And these are the things you just absolutely love to see. Either way, this is going to be the end of this live stream. I have been your host for today's matchup. My name is Daniel Armstrong. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be going live again next Saturday at 8 p.m. at the Sonmos Stadium, where Real Mallorca will face up against Hamburg. So if you do want to see that, if you do not want to miss that, make sure to tune in for that matchup. And everybody, have a good night. I've been your host, and take care.
Segon gol classificat, el Poblense repetirà el trofeu, l'entregarà al conseller de Turisme i Esports del Govern de les Illes Balears. Primer classificat, el Reial Club Deportiu Mallorca, entregarà el trofeu. El patrocinador d'aquesta temporada, el Gran Prix Company, propietari del Bar Camp de l'Hotel. Abdon Pratz per rebre el trofeu, primer classificat, que com ja he dit l'entregarà a Joan Maria Company, el propietari del bar Toni Cotxer, que enguany us ofereix aquest trofeu de 53.